All right, we are live. Hello,
Yeah.
everybody.
Although it still says I'm off air over here on the right hand corner of my. There it is. I'm live.
We are live.
Heck yeah.
Hello. All right, so we can also, I can control everything from here, so we can actually share the link for this to people. Um, I just got to figure out how to do that. You can
Can you
hear me.
copy and paste the link and just put it on as your Facebook status?
I think so. Hold on, just a second. Ta 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 ta.
Blah, da, do, 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 do.
Come on, paste, you bitch.
You fucking bitch. Paste. Why won't you paste?
Paste. Paste. Okay, let's see. No,
That's,
shit.
that's attractive.
Hold on. Now, I know it said it would give me a link, so let me see. Chat, screen share, um, invite people, and you can actually
Join our party. Join the fun.
have a link here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and post that
Awesome.
status. Live on Google with Ryan. Come on. Okay, there you go. Oh, come on. There. All right, getting ready to post that.
Nice.
Wonder if that's the right link though. Oh, I bet
I guess
it's
you can.
not. You can. Oh, YouTube. Okay, I got this. I can watch ourselves.
Nice.
Ah, oh my God, I see myself. Ah.
I wish I
All
could
right,
experience it.
now.
It's weird being on my phone. I can't. I can't see what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm posting that link now.
This is going to be awesome for the Vibe Network for sure.
Absolutely. I'm just waiting for that link to.
We have a whole bunch of different shows going on.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Next step.
Live on Google. No, live on YouTube. Okay. Now we're just sitting ducks. Here we are. Ha.
Yeah. Let's see if people join us. Oh, there I am. Holly Mullins tags you in a post. Or tagged me in a post, whatever. I can't talk tonight apparently. Post.
I did. I tagged you. I tagged you so hard.
Oh God, baby, I love when you tag me. Take me real good.
So,
Tagging.
what does your screen keep popping back forth from me to you? Do you see that?
No, that happens. I think on the computer, not on my phone. I think it's people who are talking. That's when the camera goes to them.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. That's so
Yeah,
cool. I love this. This is awesome.
yeah. This is fucking great, dude. Seriously.
Yeah. We ain't got no
We'll have.
viewers yet, so we
That's
don't
all
have
right.
to be serious.
This is more of a test run. Shit, like we're serious and we have viewers anyways. I
This
mean,
is so cool.
I guess if we have a serious topic, we'll be serious. Like we're talking about, I don't know, concentration camps, we'll be serious. But most of the time, we're just chilling.
College. I couldn't
Can't
imagine
joke
us.
around about concentration camps. I mean,
No,
no, probably not. Probably not the best tasteful thing to do.
probably not.
Yeah,
I
probably not.
this is really cool, really really cool. Like I can control the cameras from here and everything. I can control the volume. Um, we got chat that I can bring up there.
I can't wait to test it out myself.
Yeah, I'm waiting for somebody to pop in and look at us.
People
Somebody
start
pay attention.
talk to us. Damn it.
Exactly.
The only ones enjoying this awesomeness.
I guess we're the only ones up at 12:35 at night.
Yeah, probably. No. Well, all the other people are too drunk to figure it out. To click on a link.
True. True that.
Yep. Damn it. I'm still sober. Which is fine.
Okay. All right. So let's do a little something, Ron. Tell us a little bit about where you're at currently.
Well, right now I am in the log cabin of the Haunted 360 properties. I'm going to pull myself up here. Although I can't really turn the camera. There it is. There it is. Give you guys a little tour of this location here. People left their equipment here. And people bringing snacks and stuff and chairs. And we had a little pizza party here earlier, which I missed because I was at a Christmas party. We have a periscope here from Paranologies. It's like a spirit detector, and it lights up when there's a spirit around. And some Civil War artifacts we found in the backyard, in the woods behind the house. Here's my Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Here's a bone we found in the woods behind the house. We think it's human, so it's pretty freaky.
So can you tell everybody, just in case anybody does watch this and they want to know where you're at, where are you at in the United States?
I'm in Mechanicsville, Virginia. Like I said, I'm at the Haunted 360 properties. You can look us up on Facebook. Haunted 360 properties, and we have EVPs from this location and other evidence that we've been able to capture, and other teams have been able to capture from here.
That's awesome. And I really want to say what's the 360 house about, what's the history, but I don't want to because
I can't tell you that.
I know, and this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, I want to come out there, and so I don't want none of the history or anything. So
yeah, it's not a good history, but you need to come out here and just experience it for yourself.
Yeah.
Or anybody who's watching this video, I've never been disappointed. We had, remember Lyle and Tana from Twisted Paranormal?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had them here last week, and they left here impressed. We got some
That's awesome.
Pretty crazy stuff. Tana actually had to leave the house because she felt like she was becoming, I don't want to say possessed, but she felt a darkness coming over her in the house. And she compared it. She had trouble over at let's just say she had some issues over there. I don't want to go into what happened to her because we're live. I'm not sure. I don't want to say stuff that's might be private. So,
right.
But I know she had issues over at the house on last Saturday, she isn't the first one to have issues over there either. So I mean, people have been smacked, choked, pushed, felt very dark, just sick, so it's not like she's the first one to ever have those problems before, but
right.
It's definitely an interesting location.
So I mean, how did you guys find the location?
Well, it's been in my grandfather bought the property in the late 70s. So we've owned these houses ever since I was probably 2 years old. But I didn't know that they were haunted until I actually got Howie's group, my old group, to go over there to the house next door and do just a practice investigation because we needed a place to investigate do a practice run for the new team members. So I'm like, we can use this house we own out in Mechanicsville.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to leave because I had a family dinner I had to go to, but I left them the key and like just lock up when you're done. Apparently, they ran out because they heard growling. I think someone got scratched, and they ended up leaving the location and swearing never to go back there again. So I guess 2 years goes by the summer, and I'm like, well, I wanted to check it out to investigate, but I never got the permission from my dad to investigate because it belongs to him and he wants to sell it. So I wasn't sure if he wanted that kind of publicity for it. So I asked if we could go over there and check it out. He was like, "Yeah, go ahead." So I went out there with Dennis in June, and we were in the basement, middle of the day, and we hear a little girl scream with her, and of course it's summertime, so you're thinking, well, maybe it could be kids outside, but usually when you hear here's Dennis, you hear a girl scream, or kids scream, it's like you'll hear something else after it. You'll hear a laughter, you'll hear something besides just one scream, but this one scream we heard, and that's it. And that's when we knew that there was something going on in the house. So ever since then, we've been pretty much whenever we can get out here, investigating the location. We've had
that's cool.
We had Carissa Fleck here a few times. We've had Bill Hartley from Ghost of Shepherdstown come out here. We had the psychic Lori, I forget her name, but she psychic from Ghost of Shepherdstown do a reading on the house. We've had, it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. I can't wait to get out there to check it out.
We're live on Google Hangouts. We figured it out.
Yay!
3 of us just saw a figure in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Went over and did an EVP session right where it stood. It was strange.
Hang on.
Myself and Iris were standing kind of side by side. Heather was standing over here. So the 3 of us are in a half circle. Heather has a bush right in front of her, and this is where she got hit in the head.
Yeah.
So myself and Iris are going, I see it. Maybe 15, 20 feet away, we can see a figure that's kind of crouched down like this. When I went back over and I stood exactly where I saw the figure, and Iris acknowledged, I stood straight up, there was a big branch right in front of me. But if I did this, like what we saw, it was a clear shot straight back to him.
Wow.
The EVP session pulled 3 EVPs in a 3-minute burst.
That's crazy. I went over to the Brick Rancher and I heard we're in the basement and hear a girl's voice say, "Hey," right behind me. And I was like, that's creepy.
Yeah.
So how many of the buildings on that property are vacant?
2 right now for the time being. The Brick Rancher is going to be occupied probably within the next month or so.
Yeah, if they ever get contract back to me to sign and do the repairs.
Let them take their time. Shit, of course,
Exactly.
I love that house, but we're trying to sell the houses because we need to sell the house. We need money.
I want to see what happens after that place is booked or not booked, but leased.
Yeah.
For 1 month of daily activity in there all day, 8-10 hours a day.
You think the people coming in, or all the new electronic equipment is going to be in there. The people coming in there, how much energy they're going to suck up from those people, and how they're going to feel when they go home after staying there. If they're going to be like just drained, or just if it's going to mess up, because
it's going to be crazy.
These houses, they're they affect people. You know, people have had bad luck. There have been people have gone through divorces from these houses, bankruptcy. There is a lot of activity, spiritual activity that you may not like notice offhand, but it'll drain you. You know,
Wow.
Yeah, it's,
like if we stayed here all the time, like every day, we'd be like, you know,
yeah, I mean, with everything that I've done, all the locations that I've been at,
mhm.
um, you know, I've done over a dozen times at St. Albans. I've done Henricus several dozen times. These properties, the activity that's here is absolutely insane. Um, I don't even know how to explain what I've captured, what I've felt, um, what I've seen others go through. Um,
That's something about what happened with Tana last week.
yeah, I mean, we've had, you know, Tana Lots from Twisted Paranormal Society had a very bad encounter at Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. And she said that last weekend, what she was going through in this house, in the Brick Rancher anyway, not in the log cabin, but in the Brick Rancher, was very similar. Um, Something was trying to take her over. And the week before that, Cameron, a 17-year-old girl that has been on 4 to 6 investigations, I think, that I've led between Hanover Tavern and this property. She made a drawing for me tonight that I want to see a copy of that drawing. She drew me the steps and a little bat-eared
That's what she saw.
black thing.
I was downstairs with her when she saw that figure that Dennis just described, and she was scared to death. I mean, she was sitting there crying. She couldn't move. I'd never seen fear in my life like that. She was petrified. They know we rent the properties and stuff, and maybe like we're trying to build it up and make it more than it is. No, it is a fucked up property. It shocks me how fucked up this place is. You know.
I mean, I know I don't want the history because you guys know I want to come out there for myself. But do you guys have a lot of history to back up some of these claims?
Oh, we have a ton of history.
Okay, that's good. That's great. Yeah. I can't wait to come out there.
I've got at least 30 to 40 hours of dwelling through county records and everything else. I can back up every ounce of what has happened on this land. From Civil War, I've got maps that show where the Confederates chased the Union across the property.
Don't tell her too much now. Yeah.
I've got a shitload of information. Trust me. I document my ass off. You know that.
Okay, well, let me ask you this question, okay, because it is something that I've already spoke to Ryan about. I think Ryan, maybe I don't even remember what he was doing, or maybe we was talking, or maybe I was like had been watching one of your live videos for just a bit because I won't watch them because I don't want to know a lot.
Yeah.
But I think it was maybe one of your live videos that I watched, and I instantly got this vision of this older woman in her 40s or 50s, and like she's very stern and almost like a teacher, like because I got shown a bunch of children around her, like maybe a school or teacher or something like that atmosphere, and I don't know why I was shown that, and I was shown like the same kind of like cabin, like one room kind of, you know what I'm saying, like that,
like a one room schoolhouse type of deal.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Like I told you before, I don't know what was on the property before these buildings were built. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, it's a rural area. I, it's a very good possibility. I know, well, I don't want to tell you about what I know.
Okay.
It's a possibility. And after you're here and we actually talk about it and everything, I'll share with you everything that I do know, but I'm not going to share jack shit with you. So
Good. I don't want you to share jack shit with me.
We could do a live event out here. You know, do something.
Yeah.
We have a place. We stay. We have a place to stay. You know.
Yeah,
Log
that'd be
cabin.
really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is anybody in chat yet?
No, we have no viewers, and I know.
Well, I guess.
But you know, it's saved, so people can actually go back and watch it too. So,
Okay.
and it's something new. I'm watching myself
Yeah.
on YouTube right now, and it's freaky.
It's weird watching myself, like looking at myself on the camera. I don't know what to look. I'm like, my eyes are always shifting because I want to look exactly at my face.
Well, see, right, exactly. My webcam's up here, so yeah, that's the reason I keep looking straight.
Well, it's a lot better. You know, when
Yeah.
And by the way, Holy Melons, if you ever do decide to come here and join us.
I can't. Right? Have I got you in there? There it is.
Do you see what that is?
Oh my God, is that apple pie moonshine?
It is.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, I'm down.
Pie moonshine.
I could take that whole quart right there, boys. I'm in.
Awesome.
No, I'm really excited. Really excited for 2017. And you know, talking about having an event out there, I think that would be awesome to do. But I'd like to come out and investigate before we do that. I just don't want to make it, you know, I don't want to come and investigate it because we're having an event. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to come and investigate it before, so I have a good feeling of stuff that goes on there, and maybe a whole weekend.
Come on down. You come out and come over, do a fire pit.
That's so tasty. You need some.
I do need some, and don't shove it in my face like that, Dennis. That's so mean.
We're just enticing you.
Leave it right there like that.
We're just enticing you to
Such an ass.
Come to Richmond.
But you love me, darling.
Dennis, honey, Dennis.
Damn it, Holy Melons, don't you talk shit to me.
We're only an hour past Gordonsville.
Well, I meant, what was Gordonville's like? It was like 5 hours for me to drive there. So, listen, after driving to Iowa, 12 hours, I can drive anywhere, damn it. I'm good.
I need to make my way down to Pound.
Oh, God. Like nothing here, honey.
You guys
nothing
still,
going
you
on.
guys still investigate anywhere down there?
We do, but we ain't had nothing going on. This whole year has been slow, but of course I've been busy with everything else. And we have no...
If you decide
there's not been... Yeah, there's been no... Yeah, there's been no residential cases. There's been no... Really, I mean, I didn't have time to do any public stuff, so... I'm just really like, I don't know. I mean, I love investigating, but I like doing it... I don't know. I love investigating. The metaphysics is where my heart lies. And Black Mountain Paranormal will always be there. But we're just not busy at all. But with everything else I am.
Well, yeah, you're staying busy without the Black Mountain Paranormal stuff for sure.
Well, you also have to keep in mind, sweetheart, now that the holidays are upon us, nobody wants anyone to come in and go, yeah, your house is infested with demons. You need to get the fuck out.
Yep.
And, you know,
Christmas
they
demon.
all think at this point that, all right, well, there's activity. There's always been activity. It's not, you know, getting worse. You know, my Christmas plates aren't flying across the room. It's all right. I'll deal with it after the holidays. But most people have enough stress now. They're not worried about that.
That's really true. And it always slows down in wintertime, but it's just this whole year, there's nothing been going on. And I'll tell you what, the only time I've only investigated twice. And to me, public investigations, that's just work. It's, us taking them out and teaching people and stuff. But
Yeah.
Investigations, I've only been out like twice.
Well, I mean, honestly, if we didn't have the 360 houses, we'd just have what, pretty much Henricus and Hanover Tavern with Transcend.
Yeah.
I mean, we just started crop paranormal, but we're not really out there yet. We have one case that we're working on in Mechanicsville. Well, 2 cases now. That girl called you.
I have a second one.
Okay. Well, I got a third one because I have another girl who called me from the Giving Ghost event.
Yeah. Well,
Did a remote on their house. She did call me. Angel and her family.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a remote on the house. It's definitely worth checking out. They were absolutely dumbfounded in the fact that I described, like I walked all the way through their house. I told them what's going on there. And they were absolutely dumbfounded.
That's usually how they are.
This is how my week has been. I've done 2 remote views. One was last night, and that was for about 2 hours. It was a reading and a remote view, and they were absolutely exhausting.
I'm gonna have.
So, yeah, Crestline, Ohio, which is somewhere around Cleveland, I think. I ended up doing a remote view for this woman, and her house is early 1800s on the basic body of the house. The other side of the house is 1970s or so, where they did the addition. Of course, I don't know this woman from God. She contacted me on Facebook. And she's like, I have activity in my home. I don't know what the hell to do with it. So I described her house. I walked all the way through her house with her, and I described the barrier and everything else. So it was really cool.
Yeah. That is awesome.
We'll end up doing more. But right now I've got two privates that want us in, and Ryan's got one as well. So
2 privates watching. This does not sound good. 2 privates that want you.
Crop is on the takeoff path. We'll put it that way.
Well, that's awesome. So what is it? Is it like crop?
Is that where the camera is?
My camera is not.
You guys scare the viewers away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just looking to see where the camera was.
It's like.
Live on YouTube. Famous.
Oh, you're live on YouTube.
We're live on YouTube with the Holly
Jones. All right. So, Holly.
What?
I'm going to bring in. This is my sweet, sweet friend, Iris.
Hello, Iris.
Hi.
Iris, if you would, please tell us or tell all the viewers, what did we just encounter in the woods while I was back there with you?
Well, we were looking, and there's someone peeking at us in through the trees. And then we had the recorder going, and we had, what was it? Something speaking to the recorder loud and clear. What was it? Get him?
Get him.
I think it was Get him. I can play it back.
Get 'em.
We asked, are you Union or Confederate? And we heard a definitive response back on the recorder said, get them.
Wow.
Now, here's my question. Get who?
Right.
Was that individual telling others to get us? Was it a Union soldier, perhaps, telling other Union soldiers to get us because we're Yankees? So Then what did we get after I walked over and, well, I dragged you over, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, she wasn't at all thrilled about being dragged through the woods by me.
Or didn't it? Or something?
Yep.
Twice?
And-
I'll play it back in 1 minute
Yeah, go ahead with the get 'em.
to find it.
But it's definitely creepy, even in the woods.
Is it cold over there? It's cold
Not
here.
really right now. I mean, it's chilly.
Not as bad as yesterday.
What's the next one?
There you go.
Who's out there?
Can you hear it, Holly?
Yeah.
Are you Union or Confederate? Oh, man. Did you hear that, darling?
Yeah, I did, and I turned the volume up so we could hear it louder, so anybody who watches back can hear that too.
Yeah, it was a blatant get 'em.
That sounds southern.
And yeah, I mean, there was nobody around us. None of us spoke.
You're right.
There we go. Let's do it again.
That's crazy.
That is a good one. That's a good
That
one.
was definitely a get 'em.
If you can hear it from all the way over here, you know that's a good.
Yeah.
So, and where we saw the figure standing was about 15 feet away from us. So Iris, this girl, I'm telling you, she's a badass. If you go, come on, Iris, come with me. That girl's going to go with you. Hey, Spirit World, I want you to pay attention right now. If you see that girl coming at you, brace yourself. She's badass.
Spiritual badass going on here.
Spiritual, yeah.
Yeah, she's going to be. So we ended up walking over to the area where the two of us saw somebody like crouched down.
Right.
And we got two EVPs while we were standing there. And both of them, which I don't understand, and I'm not sure how to make sense of it, but we asked, are you the one that we saw? And we heard, hi. Now it was more of a hi. But a little bit later, we asked, can you tell me what your name is? And we got, hi. And it was the same exact sound, same tone. But my question is, if we already introduced ourselves, why did it give the same answer twice?
Right.
Is it in, well, I mean, I want to say it presented itself initially as a intelligent response, but then it sounds like a residual, the fact that it said hi the second time,
Right.
because it doesn't fit the situation. We asked its name and it said hi again. Now, when we ask, are you Union or Confederate? And we got that one that says get 'em. That one's definitely an intelligent response. So we have a little bit of everything out here. And by the way, Holly, you need to wipe your little mind clear, because when you come out here, you're not supposed to know jack shit about this property.
I don't know nothing. He's sleepwalking. Kanan.
And well,
What are you doing?
here's a strange thing. You mentioned sleepwalking.
Huh?
The young lady that
Huh?
was out here,
What are you doing?
she's talking to her boy.
Okay. I was just
You
checking
had
on you. He's the one that has
any
night
strange
terrors.
encounters since the last time you were out here? We'll definitely get into that. I want to hear about it because if I have to, I'm going to do a blessing and a cleansing on you.
Dream about this place, or
Yeah. Well, you mentioned sleepwalking reminded me that the other young lady that was here earlier, her name is Cameron. Something just literally locked eyeballs on her. And she drew a picture of it, and it's this bat-eared, black-fanged thing that came from under the steps in the way to the basement.
you should talk to Merlin and see if that's what she saw.
Well, Cameron has been a lot more sleepwalking lately. She actually sleepwalked Tuesday night at 1 a.m. She said she woke up in the shower, taking a shower at 1 a.m.
Wow.
and had no idea why.
What was that? Oh,
My
her
head.
phone. Okay. I was like, that's like a
So
cops are outside or
now,
something.
additionally, I just found out that Iris had a dream about that. So I'm wondering, is this thing, whatever is there, which I'm not going to tell you what I think it is. I'm not going to give you any ideas. It's a entity. It's an energy. It is what it is. But is it infiltrating itself into their dreams? Is it able to manipulate their thoughts, their emotions? Is that why Cameron got so shook up the other week? You know, there's so many questions here that, you know, I'd love to discuss with you, but with your abilities and you wanting no information, I'm tongue-tied as to what I can say. So we'll leave it at this.
It just makes it so hard
We will-
on me. 'Cause I mean, you know,
Well, and
I
I'm in the
want-
same boat, Dark. I don't want to know jack shit when I go into a location. I want to get what I get, and I don't want to be, you know, tainted ideas. So I
Exactly.
totally understand. I want to walk in the door and go, holy fuck, Bob, there was a house fire here once before.
Mhm.
And, you know, whether there was or wasn't, you know, that's on me. But I understand.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so this bit of information that I will give you that is directly related to the locations. And this is the only piece of detailed information I will give you.
Okay.
They're fucked up.
Good line.
Really.
And I love you.
Love you.
Bye, Holly.
Bye.
Well, that was fun. This place is fucked up.
I'm hearing it. I got to see it for myself now.
Yeah, and all different. I'm fucking tired. Sorry.
It's okay.
I can't. You know what? You can't think of the word you're trying to say. Different people giving examples of their experiences. It's just
So
kind of a
what is your
roundabout.
sorry, what is your I guess what do you see in the future for the 360 house? What are you guys aiming for?
Well, we do at these events. We charge $150 for the property to come out for the night, but we give the money to charity. That's what we use the houses for. Last week, when Twisted came, we used the money that we've raised from there to buy flags to put around Evergreen Cemetery. Cemetery in May, which is a forgotten, overgrown African American cemetery just outside of Richmond. So Janice and I, we buy the flags out of our own pockets, and we set up, put the flags down by the graves of the veterans. So this past investigation we had last week, all the money's going to go towards the flags. This investigation today is going to Henricus. We've given money to Hanover Tavern, and we did the Giving Ghosts event where we gave toys to the Christmas mother down here.
That's awesome, you guys. That's awesome.
Well, we do what we can for the community and stuff. We try to, give back.
So,
and
well, let me ask you: is that location always going to be available for you guys to keep open for investigation, or is it just temporary?
For as long as no one, buys the houses. Right now, the Brick Rancher is being renovated to be leased out. There's a insurance company who wants to put an office in there. I don't know if maybe I can convince him to let Dennis and I go in there and investigate, but I don't think he's going to let the public go in there because it's a private office,
Right.
But we'll have we still have the log cabin, at least until someone tries to rent it, and we'll have the woods behind the house.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, it just sucks that you would have a location that you guys are putting out there, and that you don't know if it's going to be available for people in the future to investigate.
It does suck. The fact that these buildings have sat empty for 2 years, and I think it's my own fault for waiting for so long to come out here and investigate them. But I guess it wasn't in the cards.
Right.
I wasn't ready yet, to come out here and investigate. I had so much other stuff going on, and it just wasn't the right time. But now, like I said, they said for 2 years empty. Of course, I've been going to these houses my whole life, working on the basement and cleaning up and stuff, and haven't had any activity at all. So I wasn't expecting it to be, anything. I was expecting it's just, maybe I might hear something, but probably not. I wasn't expecting anything.
Right.
So that's what really surprises me how much activity is here, because like I said, I've been here. I've been, in these houses pretty much my whole life. Not all the time, off and on, doing cleanup work, help, because it was a residence, but then they switched it to a business. So they rezoned it, so it's a business now. So
right.
When businesses would close, I'd help out, clean up, or if the basement floods downstairs and the sump pump it's not working, I'd go downstairs with this shop vac and suck up the water in the basement by myself and not have any issues at all. I could, even now, I'll go over there. The basement flooded beginning of September, and I was down there by myself sucking up the water and didn't have any issues at all.
So are there reports like in the past of people saying that any of these locations had activity?
No, but I'm not sure if that's because either they were embarrassed by it, they didn't want to say anything, or maybe stuff was happening and they didn't realize it.
Right.
I mean that like I was talking about earlier, how you can be in location and be in a haunted location, not realize it, but then shit just starts happening. That's not, look at it as paranormal, but you get really depressed, you get down, bad stuff starts happening, and you just think you can't explain it.
Right.
So I've from what I've heard is there's a lot of bad luck that happens with these houses. Bankruptcy, divorce. Businesses don't stay open more than 2 years.
Wow.
Especially in that room. That room is.
Keep seeing lights and like back there. I guess it's headlights, but I don't know. At the corner of my eye, I keep seeing it.
Well, I guess I will end this and let you
Little
go.
experiment. Fun.
It's become a, how long have we been live? We 45 minutes.
That's pretty much a show for us right there.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. It's
Definitely.
really good. I like this.
Yeah, me too. We should definitely try to get some shows going up for next year.
You know what's cool about it is that you can embed the link to websites or blog sites or whatever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, we should definitely get try to figure out how to get that part of the network and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Start shows, and, you know.
Yeah. I think it's really
Awesome.
cool.
Hells yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
I will talk to you guys later.
All right. Bye, Ryan. Love you.
Have a good night.
You too.